Dear students, as we are about to begin shortly, please lend me your ear. Before we begin, I have a few friendly housekeeping notes to make. During the whole program, I would like to see everyone cooperation to give their full attention and best interest. Please be reminded to turn on the webcam as well as disabling your speaker during the whole program. And for the last, should be any question, please do write it down in the chat box. Thank you for kind cooperation and attention. Yang berusaha, Madam Hasnah binti Hashim, Senior Lecturer, Faculty of Information Management. Dedicated to all beloved students of Bachelor of Business Administration Honors, Human Resource Management. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to everyone. Welcome to the training of the implementation of Odoo for Human Resources Future Leaders. Before we proceed to our main agenda, we would like to invite Encik Hafiz Zuhairi bin Alias to lead the doa recitation for this morning. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Oh Allah, only to you do we extend our gratitude for all your grace and blessing. In conjunction with today's ceremony, we ask for your inayah and taufiq. Grant us prosperity and happiness. Open our heart, open our chest so that we can fill with knowledge and knowledge that is useful for religion, praise and country. Ya Allah, Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram. We are begging from you, indeed on this day we gather because of you. Oh, we gather to gain knowledge, exchange opinion and contribute ideas, connecting friendship and providing support towards future improving the performance of our department. Ya Allah, Ya Zal Jalali wal Ikram. We ask for strength from your Qudrah, oh Allah, so that we who are present today, so that we can perform all good deed and we seek refuge with you from doing evil. Oh Allah, grant us the wealth of knowledge and adorn ourselves with meekness, and glorify us with pity and beautify ourselves with help. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wasallam. Walhamdulillahi alamin.
Amin amin ya rabbal alamin. Thank you Encik Hafiz for the doa recitation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the training of the implementation of Odoo for Human Resources Future Leaders this morning. I am Muhammad Syahmi bin Kamal. I will be your MC for today. To begin with, we would like to invite Yang Dikasihi, Miss Fairuz Izian Putri binti Fauzi, Project Manager of the implementation of Odoo for Human Resources Future Leaders, to give a welcoming speech. Please welcome.
Good morning to all the participants of the training, the implementation of Odoo for Human Resources Future Leaders. Firstly, I would like to introduce our company. Our company, which is Paco & Co Consultant, were invited by the UiTM to introduce a system that will benefit the students of human resources. I hope that all participants will get the most from our training. To begin the training, I would like to invite Encik Afif again to introduce our teams and their responsibilities. Please welcome.
Okay, good morning to all. Firstly, I would like to introduce our project manager, which is Miss Fairuz Izian Putri binti Fauzi. She is responsible to form the team and managing the workflow of the training. Next, I would like to introduce Muhammad Aiman Syafiq bin Zaidi and Amir Ashraf bin Saimi, who is responsible in presenting the manual with the assist from our project manager and myself. Next, I would like to introduce Muhammad Alif bin Zamri and Miss Ilin Al-Fatihah binti Yunus, which is responsible in presenting the slide. Our training also, we also assist by Muhammad Ryan bin Haizal Faris to show you system. Now, I will pass the stage back to our respective MC Muhammad Syami bin Kamal.
Now, as we have come to the most important agenda, we would like to invite the first presenter, Muhammad Aiman Syafiq bin Zaidi, to explain about the manuals that we have provided. Please welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for Encik Muhammad Syami bin Kamal. So I'm gonna explain about the user manual of Odoo for the beginner who want to use this software application. These are the information that available in the user manual, which is a few information about the Odoo and a simple explanation about the feature that have in Odoo. Yes. Okay. What is Odoo? Odoo provide access to production management, sales, bookkeeping, accounting, staff management, logistic, distribution, and other processes. Odoo is an enterprise resource planning solution (ERP) designed to automate and improve business processes. And why should you guys use Odoo? For efficient business management, Odoo combines user-friendliness and a broad range of features for managing all commercial operation of the company, including production, sales, warehouse management, shipping, accounting, reporting, and more. The platform offers a wide range of practical solutions. So, if you want to use the Odoo, you need to getting started with the registration of account. The first thing first, you need to visit the official website of Odoo, and in the top right of the homepage, click on sign in button. And second step is, if you already have an account, just sign in. But if you don't have, just click on don't have an account to continue to sign up with the Odoo account. And a dialogue with the player asking you for your information about your account. So you need to enter the info and then press the sign up button. And after finish signing up, Odoo will give you a choice of what application you want, and you just have to choose whatever application that you want, you're interested to use. And under the Odoo have Odoo employee application. Using Odoo employee application, user can view all relevant information for each department and make other information accessible to all employees, such as personal directory, or limit access to sensitive information to just a human resource manager. And then under this feature, you will also get notification for any fresh leave request for job assignment, application, evaluation, and more. To creating a employee database, under this section is the part which the user can create a database for employee and department. And then to build the employee database, the user must click to the top left button on the employee application interface. This functionality can assist human resource department to track time and attendance of employees, easily access statistics to record and evaluate timesheet, as well as monitor each employee's attendance. Next slide. And creating employee's profile. After pressing the create button, user must fill in the information of every employee in each department. This is for creating the database for your employee. And creating department database. Under this section is a function served to create a database related to department in the company. User can create existing department, as example of marketing department and sales department. To create a database simply by going to the department and creating new one by clicking on the create button. And under the configuration button, under this section, customize the data and search for the position, department, work location, and departure reason information. Additionally, there are plans where user can manage every plan and activity. I will pass to Amir Ashraf to present the Odoo requirement application.
Thank you, Encik Muhammad Aiman Syafiq. So moving on to Odoo requirement application. The Odoo requirement application can manage user position and job applications. This application allows user to create a job board, promote job posting, and simply keep track of submitted application. It also follow up with each application and create a database of talent and profiles complete with categorized documents. And this is how to create a job position. To begin using all the features of the requirement application, the user must enter the job position details and application emails to advertise job listing. In the job position section, user can quickly check the applicant under these features. For requirement analysis section, if there are any new applicant have been requested, the requirement section can provide information on the job applicant and the user can analyze the provided data. User can easily create a report using the data that have been given. When the user want to summarize the information about the applicant for a report, they have the option of performing either a pie chart, a line chart, or a graph bar. And this choice is quite easy to make. And for setting, the user is given the opportunity to choose for the available setting. The user will have a choice about both an announcement of the requirement and the method of the requirement as a result of this. And for time of application, Odoo time of application can manage employee absence and track all of employees' holiday and activity. Odoo time off allow employees to submit vacation requests and receive email notifications, decide whether to approve or refuse, and explain the choice to the employees. Odoo time off application allow user to create reports for every single person, department, and even the whole company. The user will have the ability to monitor the number of vacation days taken by each employee through the use of this area. The requests are then validated and approved by supervisors after employees have entered them. Next. User will be given the option as part of these features to display information about employees on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis, depending on their preference. And for Odoo appraisals, the practical appraisal of an employee's productivity on the job and overall value to the business is known as performance appraisal. A performance assessment, sometimes referred to as a yearly review, performance review, or evaluation, or employee appraisal, assesses the abilities, successes, and growth or lack. For appraisal section, you will need to insert your employee name in the employee section, and there are manager section. Appraisal date need to be inserted in order to continue the appraisal section. These are the appraisal manager feedback for employee, and it can be visible to employee and not visible to employee too. And if you scroll at the bottom of appraisal, you will find schedule activity. This part will function is to schedule activity, date, and assign to which employee to do some activity. This is the setting for appraisal, which manager can leave a feedback. Then if you scroll to the bottom of appraisal setting, you will find an appraisal setting plan, which you can adjust appraisal for employee. This is goals section, which you can add goals to your employees, progress goals, and the deadline for the goals, and you also can add description. This section is for meeting with employee. You can set a date, time, and location. This section function as a date to for employee appraisal, and it can be known if appraisal already sent or done. This part will ease the work because you can see the appraisal flow. You can also filter group by employees, department, status date, and add custom group to ease the process of searching for appraiser. So I will pass to the next presenter, Ms. Fairuz Izian.
Thank you, Encik Amir. Now, I will present about Odoo Referral. Referral app helps you to share the current job position in your company with your friends. The job board contains all the information about the current opening, and you can share it through email or other social media like Facebook, Twitter, and so on. From the configuration page, you can access the module's onboarding menu, and by choosing the create option, you may add new welcome message. The onboarding menu and a list of the several onboarding messages that are enabled on the platform are displayed in the image below. From the configuration page, you can access the module onboarding menu, and by choosing the create option, you may add new welcome message. The onboarding menu and a list of several onboarding messages that are available on the platform are displayed in the image below. Alerts are educational communication that can be sent out in case of an emergency or to alert the recipient of a forthcoming event. The referral module's alert feature will enable both the management and the staff to get alert message about the different job posting. In the module alert window, the new alert may be configured. The notification message should also include an allocative date. As was already indicated, the referral module functionality relies on the number of applying animations. The module enables users to assign several animations to represent candidates in the business referral processes. The user has the option to make a new animation picture in addition to creating a variety of animation images that may be utilized from the Friends window. Select the Create option to start a new one, then enter the position and the friend's name in the window that appears. The image is required since the module uses visual to illustrate contact. The staff might be given different degree at the requirement activities in exchange for their recommendations. The level name, necessary points, and illustration image may all be found under the level menu. Select the available Create icon and to start a new level. Give the level name, the necessary points, and an allocative image of operation in the Create window. As was already established, the referral module function based on points and compensation for referral made by workers for field hiring. The things that may be purchased from the business website or the information shop can be swapped for the points and of the referrals. Under the module rewards panel, the award may be specified. The user can choose the create option if they want to create a new award. Assign the product from the list of products available, or the user can create a new product straight from the window. Provide the required points, the responsible person, and the description of the reward. The user may now do the different referral action on the employment opportunity accessible as well as subordinate setting in the module's operation of referral are being set up. The user may access the menu where all the job listings can be viewed, and the referral choice can be carried out by selecting the View Job Posting button from the Home dashboard. By using one of the social media sharing buttons that are present under each job posting in the window, the user or employee can share the job to a friend. Those buttons include Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. User can choose the suggest friend icon located under the relevant job post to invite a friend to learn more about the position. The user will then be presented with a pop-up window asking them to send an email with a link to the job application to a third party. The user has the option to edit and further describe the body and subject, which are supplied by default. When the recipient of the email clicks the link to apply, a window similar to one below will appear, displaying details about the position and an opportunity for the viewer to apply by clicking the Apply Now symbol. The employees who refer the applicant may observe the below window announcing the new requirement and be able to select the avatar of new employee as soon as the referral application is applied and when the employee is registered into the module. Under the employee dashboard, the user can view the level up points acquired. The employee can purchase incentive from the accessible reward window and using the points they have earned. The window displays the price available and the employees may select this desired reward in return for accumulate points by clicking on it. I will now pass to Mr. Afif.
Okay, for Odoo fleet, you won't need any specialized tracking system for company vehicle with Odoo smart apps. You can keep a close eye on your fleet in a few simple clicks. Manage everything through our user-friendly administrative system to log entries, costs and many other features necessary for the management of your company vehicle. This is vehicle section. You need to fill in your vehicle mode, license plate and all the vehicle detail. After you finishing assign your vehicle detail, these are the things that keep your updated about your vehicle, which is driver's history, contract, service and odometer. This is driver history section, which you can keep updated who are using the vehicle type and start and end date of using cars. This is for contract section, which you can see the contract of vehicle start and end date. Also, you can see cost of this vehicle monthly. Next, this is service section, which you can check and fill the detail about vehicle that need to be serviced. This section is about odometer, which is can track date, vehicle, driver and how far is the movement distance for the vehicle. If you scroll to the bottom of the vehicle section, you will find a send message, log notes and schedule activity for the vehicle that can be given by the manager. Schedule activity is formed to what to do for vehicle and it consists of activity type, date and to assign to who. Moving on to manufacturers, where you can select any models vehicle. And next, moving to the vehicle model, which are various types of the models such as Audi, BMW, Mercedes and Opel. You can pick any model. Last section for configuration is model category, which consists of various models after you create it. Last but not least, moving to cost analysis, where you can look at the cost at every cost for the vehicle, including contract and service for vehicle. This section are overview of the total cost. So I think that's all for user training. Thank you.
Now we will move to Encik Alif to present the slides.
Thank you, Cik Syami, for your service. First, this is the introduction to the Odoo course. What is Odoo? Odoo is a suite of open source business apps that cover all your company needs: CRM, e-commerce, accounting, inventory, point of sale, project management, and many more. Odoo's unique value proposition is to be at the same time very easy to use and fully integrated. For the human resources, there are employees, recruitments, and time off, appraisals, referrals, fleet. For the employees, it oversees all important information for each department at a glance, restrict visibility of sensitive information to just HR management, or make other information public for all employees to see, such as employee directory, receive alerts for any new leave requests, allocation requests, application appraisals, and more. Track time and attendance weekly or monthly timesheets with optional attendance tracking. Creating employee database. To build the employee database, the users must click on the top left button on the employee applications interface. Next is creating employee profiles. After pressing the create button, users must fill in the information of every employee in each department. This is for creating the database for your employee. As for the recruitment, set up your job board, promote your job listing, and easily keep track of submitted applications. Follow every applicant and build a database of skills and profiles with indexed documents. No need to outsource your recruitment. Handle everything internally in a simple and professional way. Creating a job position. To begin, using all of the features of the requirement application, the users must enter the job position details and application email to advertise your job listings. Users can quickly check applicants under this feature. Recruitment analysis. The recruitment section can provide information on the job applicant, and the user can analyze the provided data. Users can easily create a report using the data that have been given. The user is given the opportunity to choose from the available setting. The users will have a choice about both the announcement of the recruitment and the method of recruitment as a result of this. Time off. Keep track of the vacation days taken by each employee. Employees enter their requests and managers approve and validate them, all in just a few clicks. The agenda of each employee is updated accordingly. Managers get a view of their whole team leave in one complete view to keep the team well organized and to easily forecast the distribution of tasks during the absence of their members. Appraisal. Maintain the motivational process in your company by doing periodical evaluations of your employees' performance. Regularly assess your human resources to bring the benefit for your people as well as your organization, whether it's a small business or a large corporation. Appraisal. You will need to insert your employee's name in the employee section and there are manager section. Appraisal date need to be inserted in order to continue. These are the appraisal manager feedback for employees, and it can be visible to employee and not visible to employee 2. If you scroll at the bottom of appraisal, you will find schedule activity. This part's function is to schedule activity, date, and assign to which employee to do some activity. This session is for meeting with employees. You can set a date, time, and location. This section functions as a date for employees' appraisal and it can be known if appraisals already sent, done. This part will ease the work because you can see the appraisal flow. Next, I will pass the next session to Miss Ili Nur Fatihah Yunus.
Thank you, Alif. For referrals, refer, recruit, and reward. It boosts recruitments with a fun referral program. From the configuration page, you can access the module's onboarding menu, and by choosing the create options, you may add new welcome message. The onboarding menu and a list of the several onboarding messages that are enabled on the platform are displayed in the image. As was already indicated, the referral module's functionality relies on a number of appealing animations. The module enables users to assign several animations to represent candidates in the business referral process. The user has the option to make a new animation picture in addition to creating a variety of animation images that may be utilized from the Friends window. assign the product from the list of product available, or the user can create a new product straight from the window, provide the required points, the responsible person and the description of the reward. User can choose the suggest a friend icon located under the relevant job post to invite a friend to learn more about the position. The user will then be presented with a pop-up window asking them to send an email with the link to the job application to a third party. The user has the option to edit and further describe the body and subject which are supplied by default. The employee who referred the applicant may observe the below window announcing the new requirement and be able to select the avatar of the new employee as soon as the referred applicant is employed and when the employee registers into the module. Under the employee dashboard, the user can view the level up points acquired. Fleet. It manages your vehicles, contracts, costs, insurance and assignment without pain. You won't need any specialized tracking system for company vehicles with Odoo Smart App. You can keep a close eye on your fleet in a few simple clicks. Manage everything through our user-friendly administrative system, fuel log entries, costs and many other features necessary for the management of your company's vehicle. This is vehicle sections. You need to fill in your vehicle's model, license plate and all the vehicle's details. This is for contract section, which you can see the contract of vehicle start and end date. Also, you can see cost of this vehicle monthly. Schedule activity is formed to what to do for vehicles and it consists of activity type, date and to assign to who. Moving on to manufacturers where you can select any model's vehicle. Lastly, cost analysis where you can look at every cost for the vehicle including contract and service for vehicle. This section are the overview of the total cost. There are 7 million people that grow their business with Odoo. That's all from us. I will pass to Encik Ryan to explain about how the system works.
Hi. Assalamualaikum and thank you for Ilin Fatiha for giving me the chances. So let me log into Odoo. So this is the database of my Odoo. So we have to discuss. So this is for our employee to discuss our meeting, to plan our calendar, and also for this for our planning and for our shift. So we can from here we can go to shift template and we can see our all others employees work. So we have this is our employees. We have Afif Zahiri, Ami Shafi, Ami Ashraf, Shami, Ili, our manager, project manager, and our Alif. So next we do have for appraisal, as just Miss Ili just said. This is where you create and configure all the example. Like Afif Zuhairi. So we appraise them and we admit them into and save, and it will go to our manager, which is Miss Izian. So from there, Miss Izian can appraise Afif on their work and so on. So this is our attendance. Okay. Check in. It will tell you the time you check in to the Odoo app. And when you finish on your work and you can just check out. Next, we do have recruitment. So in recruitment, as before, there's sales manager position, and there are no new application to recruit. So this is such one of example. Fleet, as Miss Elise said just now, this is our vehicle to assign our vehicle, so we can see our chassis number, we can see our last service, the date we purchased, and so on in here. So we can manage our vehicle, and we can easily put it. Okay, it is our time off. So this data view, we will be able to see when is our colleague or our time to have time off, to set the vacation, or you can just put a request in here, and our manager will approve or reject our proposal of MC or vacation. And I guess that is all about it. Thank you.
Finally, our training has come to the end. Before ending our training, we would like to ask for a time to scan the QR code that is being displayed on the manuals or on the screen now and fill in the Google form. The form was meant to acknowledge the audience perception regarding the training that we conducted earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, the training has finally come to its end. Once again, thank you everyone for gracing this training with your presence. I, Muhammad Shahmi bin Kamal, would like to take the chance to seek for your apology for any wrongdoings or mistakes throughout our session today. With that, we end the training today with Tasbih Kafarah and Suratul As. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.